My precious child, I am standing here at the door of your heart, knocking gently and waiting for you to invite me into the deepest corners of your soul. I see the weariness in your eyes and the heaviness that you carry, but I want you to know that this moment is a divine appointment, a sacred pause in the middle of your life. You are not here by accident. I have orchestrated this time so that we can speak heart to heart, away from the noise and the distractions of the world. I love the way you seek me, the way you hunger for my presence, and the way you look for my hand in every detail of your day. Today, I want to pour my peace into you, a peace that surpasses understanding, and remind you that you are never alone. Trust that my words are life to your spirit right now. I know the weights you have been carrying lately, the secret burdens that you do not share with anyone else, and the questions that keep you awake in the middle of the night. You often wonder if I see the struggles you face, or if I am listening when you whisper my name in the darkness. Let me assure you today that I have seen every tear you have shed, and I have heard every sigh of your heart. I am not a distant God who is indifferent to your pain. I am right there beside you, feeling every hurt and walking through every valley with you. The world may demand that you be strong and put on a brave face, but in my presence, you can be yourself. You can lay down your heavy armor and simply rest in the truth that I am your shelter and your strength in times of trouble. There are seasons when it feels like I am silent, when it seems as though your prayers are bouncing off the ceiling and nothing is changing in your circumstances. In those quiet moments, the enemy tries to whisper lies into your ear, telling you that I have forgotten you or that you are not worthy of my favor. But I want you to understand that my silence is never an absence of my activity. While you are waiting, I am working behind the scenes, aligning doors that you cannot see and moving hearts that you cannot touch. I am preparing the ground for the seeds of faith you have sown, ensuring that the harvest will be abundant when the timing is perfect. Do not mistake a delay for a denial, because my plans for you are good and they are unfolding exactly as they should be for my glory. When you open my word, you are not just reading ink on paper. You are partaking in the bread of life that sustains your very existence. My words are spirit and they are life, and every time you meditate on them, you are strengthening your inner man and building a foundation that cannot be shaken. The world offers many philosophies and temporary solutions to your problems, but only my truth has the power to set you free and give you lasting hope. I encourage you to hide my promises deep in your heart so that when the storms of life come, you will stand firm like a house built upon the rock. As you feed on my word, your perspective begins to shift from the earthly to the eternal, allowing you to see your challenges through the lens of my victory and my unfailing grace today. There is a power that is released when you enter the secret place of prayer, that intimate space where it is just you and me. It is not about using eloquent words or following a specific formula. It is about the sincere pouring out of your soul to the one who loves you most. When you pray, you are inviting the atmosphere of heaven into your earthly reality, allowing my spirit to move in ways that surpass your human ability. I cherish those moments when you choose to sit at my feet, laying your requests before me and listening for the gentle whisper of my voice. Prayer is the lifeline that keeps you connected to the source of all power, and it is through this connection that you receive the wisdom and the courage to face whatever lies ahead in your path with complete confidence and peace. You have been through the fire lately, and I know it has been painful and confusing for you at times. You have felt the heat of the trials and the pressure of the testing, wondering if you would come out on the other side in one piece. But I want you to see that the fire is not meant to consume you, it is meant to refine you, removing the dross and the impurities so that the gold of your character can shine brightly. I am the great physician and the master potter, and I am carefully shaping you into a vessel of honor that can carry my glory to a hurting world. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for your faith to grow deeper and for my strength to be made perfect in your weakness. Trust the process, for I am with you always. There is a beautiful freedom that comes when you finally decide to surrender everything to me, letting go of the need to control every outcome and every detail of your life. I know it is difficult to release the things you hold dear, but I promise you that my hands are far more capable of holding your future than your own could ever be. When you surrender, you are saying that you trust my wisdom more than your own understanding, and my timing more than your own urgency. It is in the place of total surrender that I can perform my greatest miracles, for you are no longer standing in the way of what I want to do. Give me your fears, your dreams, and your worries, and watch how I transform them into something beautiful and meaningful that will bring glory to my name forever. Even when you find yourself in a wilderness season where resources are scarce and the path ahead seems uncertain, I am the God who provides. I am the one who rained down manna from heaven and brought water out of a dry rock for my people, and I will do the same for you today. You may not see how the bills will be paid or how the needs will be met, but I want you to remember that I owned the cattle on 1,000 hills, and all the gold and silver belong to me. I am your Jehovah Jireh, and I take great delight in looking after my children and providing for them in ways they never expected. Your current lack is only a platform for my abundance to be revealed, so keep your eyes on me and not on your circumstances. I am the healer of the brokenhearted and the one who binds up your hidden wounds, those deep scars that no one else can see or understand. You have carried the pain of past rejections, failures, and disappointments for far too long, and it has begun to color the way you see yourself and the world around you. Today, I want to pour the oil of my Spirit into those broken places, bringing a deep and lasting restoration to your soul. I do not just want to patch you up, I want to make you completely whole, replacing your ashes with beauty and your mourning with the oil of joy. Let me touch the areas of your heart that you have closed off and allow my love to wash away the bitterness and the shame that have held you captive for so many years. In this moment, I am breathing my life into your spirit once again, renewing your strength and refreshing your weary soul. Just as the wind blows where it wishes, my Spirit is moving in your life right now, bringing a fresh perspective and a new energy to the tasks ahead of you. You have been running on empty for a while, trying to do everything in your own power, but I am calling you to come and drink from the well of living water that will never run dry. When you are filled with my Spirit, you have a joy that is not dependent on your situation and a peace that remains steady even in the midst of a storm. Allow me to saturate every part of your being, filling you with the boldness and the grace you need to live out your divine purpose. I am calling you to step out of the boat and walk on the water with me, even when the waves are high and the wind is howling around you. Faith is not the absence of fear, but it is the decision to keep your eyes fixed on me despite the fear that tries to overwhelm you. You have been playing it safe for too long, staying within the boundaries of what you can manage on your own, but I have so much more for you to experience. There are miracles that can only happen when you are willing to take a risk and trust my word above your natural senses. Do not look at the storm, look at the one who has power over the storm. I am holding your hand, and I will not let you sink as you step into the new things I have. Remember that you do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against spiritual forces that want to steal your peace and destroy your destiny. The enemy is a liar and a deceiver, and he will use any opportunity to plant seeds of doubt and discouragement in your mind. But I have given you the shield of faith to quench every fiery dart he throws your way, and the sword of the Spirit, which is my word, to cut through his deceptions. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who loves you, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper as long as you stay close to me. Put on the full armor of God every day, standing firm in the authority I have given you, and watch how the shadows flee when you walk in the light of my truth and power. The blessing I am preparing for you is not just for your own benefit. It is a generational blessing that will flow through you to impact those around you and generations to come. I am raising you up to be a conduit of my grace, a channel through which my love and my provision can reach a world that is desperate for hope. Your faithfulness in the small things today is preparing you for the great things I will entrust to you tomorrow. Think of your children, your family, and your community, for they will see the evidence of my goodness in your life and be drawn to me because of your testimony. You are being positioned to be a blessing to many, and as you are blessed, remember to be a blessing, holding loosely to what I give you so it can flow freely. The joy of the Lord is your strength, and I want you to rediscover that joy even in the middle of your most challenging days. Joy is not a fleeting emotion based on your circumstances. It is a fruit of my spirit that remains constant because it is rooted in my eternal nature. When you choose to rejoice in me, you are making a declaration of trust that shifts the atmosphere around you and confuses the enemy. Laughter and praise are powerful weapons that can break the heavy yokes of depression and anxiety that have tried to settle over your life. I want to see a smile return to your face as you realize that I have already won the victory for you. Celebrate the small wins, thank me for the breath in your lungs, and let my joy bubble up from deep within your soul today. My love for you is unfailing, unchanging, and unconditional, reaching to the highest heavens and the deepest depths of the ocean. There is nothing you could ever do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you have done that could make me love you any less. I loved you before the foundations of the world were laid, and my commitment to you is eternal and unbreakable. When you feel unloved by the world or rejected by those around you, come back to the truth that you are the apple of my eye and the object of my deepest affection. My love is the anchor for your soul, keeping you steady when everything else is in flux. Rest in this love today, letting it heal your insecurities and give you a sense of belonging that no person or thing could ever provide. I am preparing you for a great harvest, a season where you will see the fruit of your labor and the answers to the prayers you have been praying for years. You have been in a time of sowing, often in tears and through much hardship, but I promise that those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. The breakthroughs you have been waiting for are closer than you think, and the doors that have been closed for so long are about to swing wide open. Do not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap if you do not give up. I am bringing together all the pieces of the puzzle, and soon you will see the beautiful picture I have been painting with your life. Get ready, for the season of increase and abundance is finally beginning to manifest. I have called you to be a light in a dark world, reflecting my glory and my character to everyone you encounter. Your life is a living epistle, read by all men, and your actions speak much louder than any words you could ever say. I want you to live with such kindness, integrity, and love that people will see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. You are an ambassador of my kingdom, carrying the message of reconciliation and hope to those who are lost and hurting. Do not be afraid to stand out or to be different, for you were created to shine brightly in the midst of the darkness. As you walk in obedience and stay sensitive to my spirit, I will give you the opportunities and the words to lead others into a life-changing relationship with me. As we conclude this time together, I want to leave you with a blessing of peace, protection, and divine favor. May you walk out into your day with a new sense of purpose and a deeper awareness of my presence surrounding you. Remember to leave your prayer requests in the comments below so that others can stand with you in faith, and share this message with someone who needs to be encouraged today. Subscribe to this channel to stay connected to the words I have for you, and never forget that I am for you and not against you. You are my precious child, and I am working all things together for your good and for my eternal glory. Go in my strength, live in my love, and trust that the best is yet to come in your life.